So this is another episode on business finance, time value of money. So first of all, I want us to understand the concept of time value of money. So for instance, a CD received today is worth more than a CD received in the future. Now, let's go deeper. Obviously, a CD received and invested today starts earning interest sooner than a CD received and invested some time in the future. However, the time value of money means that we cannot compare amount of money from two different periods without adjusting for this difference in value. This means that the money you invested today will grow to fund your goals tomorrow. So imagine, let's say you've invested, this is bank. Let's say this is bank ABC. This is a bank, and we have Mr. Entry. Mr. Entry is a bank. Mr. Entry is a lawyer, and he has invested 100 Ghana cedis in, this is a continuation, Bank ABC 2026. So by the year 2027 or 2028, the bank is not supposed to give Mr. Entry 100 Ghana cedi, but rather Mr. Entry would get an interest. So this is it. Bank ABC, that's the name of the bank. Mr. Entry was the investor. He is a lawyer, and he invested 100 Ghana cedi in Bank ABC in 2026. So by the year 2027, 2028, if Mr. Entry wants to withdraw or want to take the 100 Ghana cedis or his money, he is not supposed to be given the exact amount he invested. That is the 100 Ghana cedi. There will be interest. So the bank is supposed to add interest to Mr. Entry's money. So that is what we mean by the money received today, or the cash received today, is worth more than a CD in the future. We explained it. Now, okay, so let's look at the example. Suppose a 65-year-old is contemplating retirement, expect to live for another 20 years, has 1 million nest eggs, expect the investment to earn nominal annual rate for 6%. Expects inflation average 3% per year, and wants to withdraw a constant real amount annually over the next 20 years so as to maintain a constant standard of living. What is the real interest rate? So right now, let's divide the board to 2. Let's solve this. So now, let's try and solve this. So let's write our formula here. R is equal to bracket 1 plus NR, so 1 plus IR minus 1. This is our formula, so let's solve for it. So we are going to put the numbers in the questions inside this formula. So looking at this formula, we are looking for the real interest rate. So this is the formula you're supposed to use. Now, what is the nominal rate in the question? The nominal interest rate. So in the question, sorry, I'm coming. So in the question, the nominal interest rate was 6%. So this was the nominal interest rate. Let's list those things here. So the nominal interest rate was 6%. So 6%. Then now let's look at the inflation rate. So the inflation rate, interest rate was also 3%. What again? So now we have this. We have this. And how many years? 20 years. Okay. So the years, let's write everything so that, so 20 years. 20 years. Now let's go deeper. So this is over what? 100 is in percentage. So let's solve it here. Now 6 over 100. Punch this on your calculator. Punch this on your calculator. Sorry. So 100. We are going to get 0.06. Now 3 out of 100. We are going to get 0.03. You are going to get 0.03. This is what you are going to get. Now, let's come back to the formula. So let's write RR is equal to 1 plus. So the nominal rate was what? 0.06 over what's 1 plus 0.03 minus 1. So now let's add 1 plus 0.06. So when we add this, we are going to get 1.06 over then 1.03 minus 1. So now let's punch this on the calculator. So minus 1. So in fraction, we are going to get RR is equal to 3 over 103. Well, let's convert this into decimal. So you are going to get 0.291 to it's plenty. So let's end at 0.291. Let's end at 0.291. So this is the final answer. This is how we solve for this. This is how we solve for this. So in the formula, the nominal rate, then the inflation rate. In the question, read it very well. Where the nominal rate was, I think so the nominal rate was 6%. So 6%. When you hear percentage, it means over 100. So just write this, punch it on your calculator. you're going to get your answer. Then bring it into the formula. So this will now be the nominal rate. This will now be the interest inflation rate. So after that, you do your calculations here, and this will be your final answer. I hope you get it. Thank you all for joining. So we will meet again next time, and we'll be solving questions on this note. I say a very big thank you and a happy new year.